In this video, I'm going to show you how we handle translation in LendEngine. So there's two types of translation. One is translating all the buttons and menu items and things that LendEngine uses, such as print this category, available from, what else have we got? Condition code, all of these words that the platform produces. So that's the first level of translation. And then the second level of translation is your content. So things like item names, product categories, descriptions, and things like that. Okay, so this is an English site and currently has no translations. What we'll do is we'll add the first layer of translation by adding languages to your system. So go to admin, we don't need sites, settings, and then member site is what we need. And here is where we choose our default language and then any extra languages. Note, it's only the member site that can be translated, not the admin system. So let's also add Spanish and Netherlands Dutch. Default language is English. So simply by adding those languages, if we go now back to the member site, then at the bottom right hand side people can choose their language. These languages will also be presented when somebody registers. So if I take you to the register page, then they choose their language here, their preferred language, so that every time they log in, the platform shows in their language. So let's switch to Spanish and you'll see what the platform translation looks like. So here, for example, and here, and the menu items, my account. Not everything is translated. So for example, if you see there's a word or two that's not yet translated, let us know, because if you can translate that, we'll let you switch that word in. So that is adding a translation for platform words. But you can see how my items and my categories are not yet translated. This is another level, and this is what we call content translation. So I'm going to switch back to English, and I'm going to go into admin, and this time I'm going to go settings, modules, and I'm going to turn on the content translation module. So we'll turn that on, and that's all you need to do to turn it on. If we go and search our items, let's pick up one of those that has an English description. Let's have a look, English item name. Now that content translation is on, you've got these little tabs here. So you can give it a Spanish name or a Spanish description and Spanish keywords and things like that. If you leave these blank, then they'll use the English one by default. So if we saw this item on the website in Dutch, then because there's no Dutch language for that, it would display the library default. Okay, so now let's go and view this on the member site. Remember, I'm still looking in English, English item name, English description. If I was browsing in Spanish, then we have the Spanish name and the Spanish description. But if I was browsing in Dutch, then there is no Dutch translation for this, so it shows in English. So that's content translation. Content translation is available in or for a number of different things. So items you saw, and if we go to, say, item categories and edit that, then you can give categories different names and so on. So browse around and see what different things you can translate, and that allows you to really tailor your library for people who like to read in their own language.